get you the ROI from AI. And Dr. Jeff is in the building tonight.
Hey, welcome to YouTube Live. Today, we are talking about the game that was made, Pharmageddon. Posted it on Reddit on Sunday, checked on Tuesday. It was 22K who played it. And I said, all right, well, we might have something here. So let's talk about how I did it and let's build something else together and see that process. I'm Dr. Jeff, founder and CEO of Prism AI Consultants. And let's jump right in. So this is where it all started. I was in Claude when I came up with the idea. Well, for those who do not know about Pharmageddon, I will jump into that so we can see. So this is the game, and I actually should make it like as soon as you pull it up, it plays the song. But I'll just jump to it. So this is
six scripts deep and the line is out the door. Karen's back again saying I was here before. Insurance denied, prior off required. Doc ain't calling back. I'm about to get fired. Count tray full, spatula working. Labels wrong, catch it quick, no time for lurking. I'm oxycillin for the kid in lane 2. Grandma wants a Norco, but the count don't add up, boo. Welcome to Pharmageddon, don't lose your mind. 4 meters running, you're running out of time. Stress going up and your safety going down. One wrong feel and they shut the whole thing down. Pharmageddon, bet you won't survive the shit. Number 7, Pharmageddon, bet you won't survive the shift. Number 7, drive through beeping.
All right, so that was the one of the featured tracks. All 5 tracks that are in the songs are custom, so they are original tracks by me. And just was showing this the landing page for it. Here shows you how to play the game. We're going to actually do that real time. I'm not even on the leaderboards anymore. I'm nowhere near the leaderboards. People are crushing it in that game. I don't see how it's even possible. Get into that. The point of the game is to get through 10 shifts without the bars, without your stress getting too much or your reputation, corporate, or your safety depleting to the end. I put up on Reddit here some of the comments that it was. This was amazing and horrible. Absolutely spot on. I need a moment to recover. Sorry for customers on the phone. Y'all got 0 answers. And then Scotch RX said, thanks, I hate it. This captures life perfectly. The reason why I made the game was I've been making games for a little bit, and I kind of always thought about, like, wouldn't it be fun to have a game like this? And then I was talking back and forth with Claude, and it came up with the how to do it, and then we were able to implement because Claude recently came up with Claude Code, and we'll do that when we get to the build portion. So click on Play Free because it is a free game. It's in the browser. You do not have to download it at all, but it is PWA, meaning that you could have it as a standalone app on your phone if you wanted it to. You have different avatars here that you would pick, whichever one you feel, and then your challenge voice. So whenever you're challenging another person, you can be one of these. Let's go. How to play, you click on the customer, select the prescriptions, click on the RX card, start filling them, verify each fill. You spot the wrong doses. You answer the phone. Before it stops ringing, keep all 4 meters alive, survive all 10 shifts. When I play, I like to use the Z and X for the reject, like approve or reject when verifying, in the space. And then I use the mouse for the other pieces. So other people may be probably using all of them. That's probably how they're getting so good at it. I don't know. 388 games. Look at that. If you look at the leaderboards from the scores, what you won't see is Jeff up here. I'm still gonna say a little bit about that. But I mean, people are crushing it. I don't think I've gotten above 40. I don't think I've gotten above of 60. but no, I'm not here, so maybe I haven't got above 40. Anywho, this is the it's the leaderboards, and then there's trophies you can win, and then you also got light and dark mode depending on how you're feeling. There's the jukebox, which plays those 5 tracks, the 5 original tracks. So these are the 5 tracks that are in the game as well.
Let's see what we can afford today.
You can turn your music on or off. And then you have the feedback if you want to give feedback on the game, which I welcome. And then how to play if you don't know. And then also if you want to get updates, because there will be lots of more games made, updates and whatnot, you join the list. So let's clock in. Let's see how this thing goes. Oh, I'll turn the music off. Drive through, click on that. We're going to do a round. Space bar here, get that. Check that. Their bar at the bottom there, you don't want them to run out. You can only have 3 at a time right now until you have the power-ups. I got the phone, so I gotta wait till I have to finish. Verify, this person getting ready to drive off on me. Catch them. That was a mistake, nice catch, got that. They trying to set me up here. Uh-oh.
In a whole bug blown 5 customers deep in the line still growing. Carrying the kind of finger in my face. Why is it cope if 50 yesterday was 8? Lady, I don't set the price, I just run a store. But she don't hear me though. She yelling
get some walkouts.
Singing out beautiful tonight. Look at my tech.
Click on them. Verify. As you can see, our status bar. Nope, you're not getting me. Safety first. Safety first. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Got that. This one's gonna walk out on me because I'm not that good. Get this one out. This one out. This one out. All right. All right. I made it. So 4 people walked out on me, so I only got 1 star. 21 served.
Sitting in the
and then get some upgrades here. So get all these upgrades. I need them all. And then you continue to play the game. It gets much harder as it goes on. But y'all don't want to watch me play this game a whole bunch. I just wanted to show it off first. And then now let's go into possibly doing a different one. And how I did it. And how a non-coder like myself can build a game like that. And have it be fun and people want to play it and do it relatively quickly. So what I would say I am is not a coder, but I'm a director. So whether it be I'm directing AI to help me craft a great policy, or if I'm directing AI to help me craft great posts for social media, or I'm directing AI to craft great code for my Pharmageddon game, I am directing the AI to craft. So that is the mindset. So I'm going to have it because my Claude is connected to different things. We're going to come up with a different game, and I'm going to show y'all real time how we do it. Hey, what's going on, Claude? So I need you to look up Pharmageddon, the app, look at the buzz, look how it's done, look at the web page for it. You can go through my emails as well if you need to, but also look online. I want to make another one. I'm actually doing a YouTube live right now, and I want to make another game that is going to be fun, be extremely fun. And how should I do it? I'm thinking that this one was my pharmacy life when I was on the bench, but I want to do it on the other side. I want to do a game because I was a district leader for the same amount of time that I was on the bench. So let's do a fun game on the corporate side of this. What does it look like on that? And I can tell you, stressful. Just as stressful with that. I don't want to say more, but just as stressful as when I was working the bench. So now we're doing the next level game, but on the corporate side for that field leader. Now we're doing the other game. For that field leader. Yes. So the first thing, I don't know why my dictation is not working right now. So the first thing is the plan that we need to do is come up with a plan. And is this a good idea? Are there better ones? This needs to hit. So the original prompt was something like that. Something like, talking about like what I'm trying to do. And we're in the planning mode right now. So now Claude is going to go through my chats. It's going to go through my history. It's going to go online. It's going to figure out like what's the best practices and whatnot. And it's going to come back with what to do with the game. While that is happening, because that's not how I spell Pharmageddon, is with a PH. I can actually speak to it. So how I used it with in Claude was I did this part of it, but then also I used Claude Code, and I used it in VS Code when it came time for the actual coding part of it. I can't share my screen on that part, so we'll just have it come up with the code here when it gets to that part. So it was two parts. Part one, using the large language model to help me craft it, get the plan, what it's going to be, and then the next part was taking that plan and then putting it into Claude Code and saying, okay, now let's actually build this thing out. And then the third step was iteration. So it would build it out, I would play it, and then say, okay, now make this better, or add this feature, or do this thing. And then after doing that so often, I was able to get the final product. And then when I was able to get that final product, I said, okay, now make the website for it. Give me the landing page. Then after that, we got the songs. I did that in Suno, S-U-N-O. That's how I was able to get those songs. And I came back to Claude, and I was able to craft each one based off of what will make the game the best. Those were the full steps in how I made that one. I don't think we'll have time to go through all those steps now, but I do want you to see at least the beginning, because I do believe we are in a different age. You see a lot of people talking about it like, oh, this is different now. This is something different about this, but it's so much noise, there's so much hype. I'm telling you, as another person, this is different. How I feel now is how I feel not when ChatGPT first came out, but when ChatGPT upgraded to GPT-4. And there was a huge divide. People didn't know because they didn't pay the $20. So they was like, why would I pay $20 when the regular ChatGPT is doing everything I need? But if you pay the $20, it could do so much more. And that's kind of where we are now with the coding and Claude Code specifically. You don't need to know how to code in order to get extreme results. But I get ahead of myself. Okay, let's look at what this says. Pharmageddon does what it does. The game works because it taps into shared trauma. That's also weirdly funny. Every pharmacist who plays it says, I hate this, I can't stop playing. Raise my hand. 4-meter system. Okay, now the corporate district level sequel. Here's my honest take. Great idea. Woohoo! Execution has to be different because it's different audience. Pharmageddon works because there are millions of retail pharmacists and techs who relate. The district leader field audience is much smaller but influential. And you know what? I feel like as I talk to it, as I think about it out loud, yeah, the district leader, like pharmacy, field is lower, but middle manager is not lower. Taking ideas from corporate and then making them actually work with the people who are actually doing the stuff, that everybody got that person, that layer in between, which is extremely important, I feel like, because if you got a bad leader, then the person who's working, his life sucks if that leader is not forward thinking and thinking that their district and having the district's best interest at heart, and going out and recruiting talent and making sure that if one store suffers, we all suffer, like having that mentality. If you don't got that, then it's a different life that you will have versus if you do. So, I'm very passionate about leadership. So that's what we will use for the next game. It's asking us some question here. Who's the primary goal for the game? Which is always important. Can you hear me? Man, I can't turn I have whisper flow. I'm going to have to turn that on because whisper, 1 second. Hopefully I will still be able to hear me after the whisper flow is turned on. But I was trying to use my internal mic, but that's not working. So we will do that. So I would say that the primary goal for the game, yeah, all the above. That's fine. We'll actually just take all the above. Oh no. Okay, sorry about that. Computer kind of stopped going there, but no worries. We're gonna keep on pushing on. We're gonna pull up our Claude again, and I think that we'll be able to talk to Whisper Flow. So we're going to share. And yes, you should be able to now see it, and we get back to it. And this works now. All right, all the above. How deep do you want the gameplay? What do you think will be best based off my goals on this one? Because the district leader is different. And also I was thinking, I kind of want to like rant there. Like you had said before that it's a smaller target audience. But I feel like from a leadership standpoint and taking something from corporate and bringing it to the masses to actually make it work is relatable. So keep that in consideration as well. Right. And what CVS era scenarios hit harder for you that must be in a game? Impossible metrics, all of them. Everything. Like everything. There's not an easy job. All right, so now I answered the questions. I didn't read all this here, so we'll look at that. The game concept, District 0 working title. Okay. Manage 8 to 12 stores on the map. Mini crisis brewing. Okay. That's cool. Region ranking, turnover rate, corporate compliance, your sanity. Because you're on the road at 6 and didn't get home till 9. Woo! Woo! You know what? Pharmageddon didn't give me the PTSD, but that right there, that might. Widest store 4219 on at 62% on flu shots. 7 o'clock corporate calls. Oh, okay. It's hitting home. You're right. I need to correct my own thinking here. Okay, so this is important. You see how the human me was talking to it, and it says, you're right, I need to correct my thinking because I had a different insight on that with the corporate piece and the middle management piece. So that's how it's going to reframe the District 0. So not only just pharmacy district leaders can be a part of it, anybody who is a regional sales director or franchise owner, or anybody who's in that level would be able to relate to the game. The genius of this for this content is the rant layer. Between rounds, the player character, basically you, has internal monologue moments. Sardonic. Are you serious right now? Energy that every field leader has when they read the Monday morning email from somebody who hasn't visited the store in 3 years. Yes. Also, now I'm starting to remember things like somebody calling out and you got to cover the shift and all kinds of stuff that we can put in this game. So now it's building District 0, the corporate field leader, for Pharmageddon. So it's going to build the prototype for it right now in this Claude. Now, I actually don't want it to do that. So I'm going to stop it and talk to it. Okay, thank you. I don't actually want you to build the demo right here. What right now we need to get the plan. So we need to just like hard focus on this plan. So I like some of the stuff you said here in original. Could you please give me the full out specs for how this game will go? Like, and if I'm trying to win awards with this game, what does that look like? Lay that all out. Remember, you are an expert in coding. You're an expert software engineer. You're an expert in game development. You're an expert in human psychology. You're an expert in fun. How does this? Please give me that plan for this game. All right, so y'all saw how I was talking about the different experts that you want to give it to. So in doing that, it allows you to, have a better prompt to specific. All right, Jeff, let me stop building and start thinking. You want award-winning spec? Let me give you the full blueprint. District 0, survive the quarter, complete game design spec. And then it gives us the spec. So Overcooked meets corporate America. Okay, because that's what the other game Overcooked was like Pharmageddon. Or Pharmageddon is like Overcooked. Your district leader managing 8 pharmacy stores across 13-week quarter. Corporate sends impossible directives. Your stores are on fire. Your best people are quitting. Oh, no. Phone never stops. You have a camera, a laptop, and 5 action points per week. Survive the quarter. Okay. So while this wins, great. It's given a core game structure. So now we're going to go over the stress test that if you follow me and you've listened to me before, I talk about this often. It does not matter what you are doing, whether it's a post, whether it's a strategy, or whether it's a game, you must stress test it. We're going to stress test this right now, show you what that looks like. Thank you so much. I appreciate this. Now I need you to grade this game based off how you said it out of a 10 based off my goal. So what I'm trying to accomplish, you saw how Pharmageddon was, and you know my history. And if this is going to win awards, grade this game out of 10. At least the specs, the plan. Okay, so then we got the 8 stores, the 4 meters. Okay, so these more the survival index, frontier moral, frontline moral, HQ approval, actual performance. Okay, random events system. Pretty good, very thorough. Difficulty modes, achievement system, cried in the Camry. Thanks for your contributions. They all put in their 2 weeks. They all put in their 2 weeks. I am the coverage. Lord have mercy, I'm about to stop, y'all. Like, this is too much. It's too much. Okay. Whew, I am the coverage. Man, that's when having a pharmacy license did not help you as being a district leader, because that's possible option. If that's an option, it's tough. All right, and it talks about the actual indie game awards, IGF, Indiecade, Games for Change, Webby Awards for games. So those are the things that the judges look for. So very good. All right, I already got my prompt in there. So grade this mug out of 10. All right, 8.2. All of that is 8.2. So that goes to show we think that, because I would have thought it would have been like 9.7. This seemed great, but it tells you why it's not. It's like the things that make it great and the things that it could be better. So this stress test is always this way. So you want to make sure that you do that no matter what thing you're doing. Okay, great. So what's my next prompt going to be? Make it a 10. So no matter what it is, it's going to be, okay, please make it, give me the spec, give me the plan that's going to make this game a 10 out of 10. All right. So if you could, please, I would like you to make this game a 10 out of 10 if you can. So 10 out of 10, please. Make the game 10 out of 10. Best you can, because there might be some things in there where it's like impossible, but because this is just a plan. But I feel like you can give me a 10 out of 10 plan. If you have any pushback, go ahead and let me know. And actually, you know what? Actually, we'll make this game too. You might want to ask me some questions about my career at CVS. That actually might contribute to this too, if you feel like it would. That might, make it be a 10. But I will say, a lot of stuff that you were saying here, I was relating to. Y'all see how I'm talking to it? I'm just talking to it. I'm just talking to it. I'm just talking to it. That's how y'all gonna talk to it. That's how y'all should talk to it. It's like I'm just having a conversation with my teammate, and my teammate knows how to do all of the technical stuff, and I am the what? The director. I am the director. I am the overseeing the plan. So then it's going to come back and give us a plan. And it's going to be closer to a 10 out of 10. Or it's asking me questions, and I'm going to answer the questions and get there. But I'm still in plan mode, right? So this is like step one. It is so important to get a strong plan first before you start coding anything. Because if you have a strong base, then it's going to be a lot easier for whatever model you use to code it. Because ChatGPT can do it, Gemini can do it. I think that Claude is going to do it the best. That's what I'm going to use for this game, because I'm going to actually do this game, and then next week we'll see how it fared. But any of them can do it though. Any of them can do it. I'm going to use Claude Code though. How many stores did you manage? There's 3 questions. I managed anywhere between 20 stores, and I think the lowest amount was 20 and the highest amount was 32. What was the singles worst week in my career? Man, I hadn't had a lot of bad days. So we'll just say staffing crisis. What's the most historically contradictory directive you heard from corporate? Yeah, reduce the cut hours and increase service scores. Sometimes I will say this though. Sometimes it's not about hours. Like a lot of times, sometimes it's like it really is about like the people, like who we got. We'll just go with that first one. Okay, so we'll just go with that first one, and then we'll have it craft the not 8, 20 to 32. That's right. That's what I had. It's not like that now, but that's what I was back in the day. All right, so then the next steps from it, what I would do from here is I'm going to after I have the plan, then like I said, I'm copying and pasting this, and I'm putting it inside of Claude Code, and then it's going to start coding it, and then we're going to do the iteration process back and forth. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to get the songs. So I'm going to say, okay, what's the soundtrack that goes along with this? So I will be doing that next step. So I'm going to soundtrack. First have it make the songs, look them over, stress test them, all the same processes, just like doing the same thing over, and then putting them into Suno. Suno is the platform that I use to make the songs. So that's how I'll get the original soundtrack. Is going to be a different one for this game as well. After that, then we'll just put it out and then see what people say. And then when people give their what they want, what they like, what they didn't like, then we iterate from it. So that is and once you have it completed, the iteration process is quick, because you can literally just copy the full, this is what everybody said, put it back into the chat she was already in, go back and forth, because everybody has an opinion, but everything doesn't need to go into the game, but some things do. So you go back and forth with the Claude, and then you'll put them in there. So that is that will be next steps. That will be next steps for it. So for today, I want to do it. So it's like today is the first part of how I did it. I got the 20, I guess we're at 23, 24K now views from Claude Code. And next week, we will talk about the second part, because the game will be finished and it'll be up. And now we will see how those things happen. We'll continue with that. So if you like what you saw today, or you say, hey man, I want a game, or I would love to do fast iteration for my business, then that's what we do at Prism all day long. Me and the rest of the consultants take care of you. Not only do we help you reach your goals, but we also give you some AI literacy so that you can have these superpowers, because that's how I feel like. I feel like I got superpowers. I got video editing superpowers. I got coding superpowers. I have strategy superpowers. And I was a, moderately smart guy before. But now I feel more powerful. It has augmented these abilities to where I can do things I would never dream that I'll be able to do, from building agents to producing novels and productions and short stories. These are not things I'm looking to do. These are things that have already been done, and they're showcased in our school community as well. So please join our school community. 567 people in there now. I will drop the link in the chat for you, but we're showing off all kinds of cool stuff that we're doing in there as well. So please join up. We have a community in there. We have a classroom. If you go to it's a free community, but if you join the premium, then we have live classes every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Prism AI University, teaching you how to actually use this stuff so that you can get these results as well in group setting. But if you want one-to-one setting, reach out to me and we can help your business directly. Thank you so much. Once again, this is Dr. Jeff Bullock with YouTube Live, and be nice to yourself. Thanks, and have a great day.